This is my Football Manager 2022 save with Sheffield Wednesday. So we've made it to the end of Season 3. Last time I left off, we were at a point where Crystal Palace asked me to interview for their manager position. Well, I went ahead and took the interview. I think it went well, but now we have to wait and see if I impress the Palace board. So let me show you what's happened since the last episode. Our first match we took on Nottingham Forest. We did not play well. We may have to make some defensive changes here. 14 minutes in, Nottingham Forest on the attack, sends the ball in, and Campagna with the header makes it 1-0. And then 35 minutes, Swift makes the beautiful free kick, beats Baxter, makes it 2-0. And then 61 minutes in, Rudinko to Gabriel to Ndiaye. Kind of slips it by, and then it's an own goal. So while it was 2-1, we didn't score the one goal. Next up, we took on Barnsley, and this is the match that kick-started what would be a great run of games to end the season for us. So Rudinko out wide to the left, using that great speed that he has, sends the ball in. Soto is there, extends the left foot, and scores once again for us. He scored so many goals this year. And then Jasper with the game winner, 90 minutes into this one. A big win, and this came right after he handed in his transfer request. Unhappy with the amount of time he's getting, so he wants to leave. So we'll try to get him out of here for the most money we can. Maybe we can talk him into staying, but I believe he wants to start for someone, and he's just not ready to start for us yet. And next up is Plymouth. This one was a big win for us. It was an easy win. Gabriel over the top to Soto with a beautiful header, scores. Only 10 minutes into this one, the scoring kept coming. Ndiaye was the player of the match in this one. He had 1 goal and 1 assist on the day. It was great to get a clean sheet, and it was great to score 4 goals in a game, which we haven't done in quite a while. So, and then there you go, Deli Bashiri heads that one in to end the day's scoring. So before we take on Stoke, I guess after hearing that Crystal Palace came to us and offered us an interview, the Sheffield Wednesday board came to me and wanted to meet to discuss a new contract. We will talk to them and potentially even sign one, because the Crystal Palace is just an interview. Who knows if they have any plans to actually be interested in bringing us there. It would be nice to bump up to the Premier League with a team that is pretty talented. They've built a nice squad, they just haven't performed to the level they should have. So before this match, we lost Anthony Stewart for 4 to 5 weeks with tendinitis. That is a big loss to our defenders, as Sebastian Soto scores there. We also got to look at our new intake players, and no one stood out really, and it's rated as a below average intake. As Aziz gets into the box, shoots, scores, and the equalizer scored 31 minutes in. No goals were scored for the next hour. That's how this one ends. So after this match, we did sign a new 2-year deal with Sheffield Wednesday. We haven't heard from Crystal Palace yet, so we'll see how it goes. So right before this West Brom match, we did hear back from Crystal Palace, and they have decided to not offer us the job at this time. So maybe I was a little depressed, or maybe the team was depressed to hear the bad news, and we performed terrible, and West Brom just beat us down 3-0 on the day. Last goal coming in 89 minutes in. Baji over to Simsir, beautiful shot, beats Baxter, 3-0 on the day. So we finished 3rd in Manager of the Month voting for March, and McNally was the League 2 Young Player of the Month for March, and we also had a B rating, so that was good there. We did have some club takeover rumors start, but nothing materialized with that just yet. We also had a youth player, Tim Wheeler, a 15-year-old striker. He was poached by Leeds. He didn't come in looking that great, but apparently Leeds sees something in him that we didn't see, our scouts and recruiters didn't see. So before this one, Fulham won the league. They clinched it already. Stewart's back at training, and we take on Middlesbrough. Presley with a nice goal there, 42 minutes into this one. And then Presley with the penalty, makes it 2-0, 52 minutes in. And then a goal comes here. The header, Baxter grabs it. Baxter hits it to Odofin. And epic fail there. Kicks it right in, makes it 2-1. Luckily, it didn't cost us any points. And Presley made the team of the week for his performance. And then we take on Bristol City. Soto gets in the box. Nice ball, gets past the keeper. 1-0. This was a nice dominating win on the stat sheets. Gordon is your player of the match in this one as we beat down Bristol City 2-1. They do get a goal 60 minutes into this one. And then Ndaye over to Gabriel, to Baptiste, sends it in. Gordon with the header. Nice beating of the goalkeeper there for another 3 points for us, another win. We're on quite the winning streak right now. And the win streak stays alive at Hull City as we beat them down 3-1 there in Ndaye. The pass from Carter-Merteri. I'm going to have to learn his name because we gave him some playing time at striker, and he had an assist. Clark there, the assist from Palmer, nice header. And then 81 minutes in, Rodinko with the corner. Soto is there to destroy that one. No defenders decided to block that one. And then 82 minutes in, Hull City finally get on the board. Header beats Baxter. 3-1, another win, and another great day of scoring goals. And then it's an away match against Burnley, who were 7th at the time, I believe. They go ahead up 1-0, only 7 minutes into this one. This is the last game of the season for us. Wanted to go out on a high note. We have had a great win streak so far. Deli Bashiri with the header equalizes right before halftime. And then 66 minutes in, Rodinko to Soto to Davenport, back to Rodinko. Taps it in off the goalkeeper's hands, Nick Pope. And we win 2-1 to end the season on a strong win streak there. Ends up being 5 in a row. So the last 2.5 months, we only lost 2 matches and drew 1 time. So that is a great way to end the season, and that puts us in 10th place. Did not think we would even come close to sniffing the top 10 in the championship our first time in it. Because our team is not the best at many positions, especially goalkeeper. Even though Baxter is a good goalkeeper, he gave up a ton of goals this year. He is second to last in goals scored against him. We look at our team real quick. Goals, Soto is our leader with 23, and Ndaye and Deli Bashiri with 7 apiece, and our assist leader is Ndaye with 7 assists. So he was a nice signing from Sheffield United, our bitter rivals. He had 37 appearances, 7 goals, 7 assists. So nice signing to me there. And let's fast forward. We end up with a head coach performance. So everybody's happy, delighted with the club's Sky Bet Championship performance. Very pleased with the level of support of the squad, and delighted to finish in the top half of the championship instead of achieving the previously outlined objective of just avoiding relegation. So the board's happy, I'm happy. New 2-year deal. Hopefully we get some kind of a transfer budget to spend in this offseason to help us stay in the top 10 and maybe sneak into a playoff spot. We take a look at our youth candidates. We have Louis Foley is one of the promising guys. Decisions, determination, flair, long shots, technique, agility as well. Rob Barnes, midfielder, 16-year-old Englishman. Doesn't look all that great, but maybe with some playing time and practices, they'll get better. Bravery and natural fitness are in the green for the 15-year-old Fijian. And Neil Owen looks mediocre at best. So here we are with the season review for the 2024-25 season for Sheffield Wednesday. The new arrivals. So we look at Boubacar Diallo. He had 1 appearance, 2 off the bench. He had a goal for us, a 7.5 rating. The board were very pleased with the deal to sign Diallo, mainly due to both the transfer fee and player's salary representing great value for money. We brought in Anthony Gordon from Everton. He had 10 appearances, 5 off the bench, 4 goals and 3 assists. So next season, I expect a really big year for him. He'll be 25 years old, hitting his prime, and he's at a great position for us at winger. The board were very pleased with the deal to sign Anthony Gordon. This is mainly due to transfer fee paid for the player being a good deal for the club. We are pleased to see that the minimum fee release clause of $8.25 million would mean an excellent deal for the club should it ever be triggered, because we brought him in for only $900,000. Tremendous deal. And then the IEA, we brought him in for $550,000. He had 37 performances, 6 off the bench, 7 goals, 7 assists. He had a B rating from the board, mainly due to getting the player to agree to a lower salary than he would have expected. We would have expected to pay someone of his ability. And then from FC Bayern 2, Lucas Schneller, who was a home run deal. We got him for $75,000. He is valued at roughly $3 to $8 million right now. He had 5 appearances for us, 6.92 rating. The board are delighted with the deal to sign Schneller, mainly due to getting the player to agree to a lower salary than we would have expected. We brought in Carlos Mendez Gomes. He had 16 appearances, 10 off the bench, 1 goal, 1 assist. The board are content with the deal to sign Carlos Mendez Gomes. Transfers out, Grant Ward. He got a C+. We are pleased to get the player's salary off the club's payroll. He went on to Toronto FC and only played in 6 matches. Bajrami, the board are disappointed with the deal to sell him. However, we are pleased with the transfer fee the club received for the player. So we got him for $300,000. Grant Ward, we got $2.7 million. Callum Lang out to Huddersfield. The board are disappointed in selling him, but they are pleased with the healthy profit from sale. We sold him for $900,000. John Buckley, C+. This is mainly due to the club making a healthy profit from the sale. Sold him for $650,000. He had 2 goals and 16 appearances. McGinty, they weren't happy. The club feel they should have gotten a transfer fee for the player. We let him leave on a free. And then James Clark, C-. The board are disappointed with the deal to sell him. This is mainly due to the club making a loss on the player as a result of the transfer. We got $245,000 we sold him for. Loans out will look just quick. They wanted a loan fee for McNally. He had 7 goals and 8 assists in 52 appearances. Cameron John, it was a C, content with the decision. Will Papaga, happy with the loan fee agreed for him. Vela, they wanted a loan fee for him, but he wanted out, and Bolton came to us and was like, hey, we're not giving y'all anything, and so we had to make the deal. Hagen, happy with the loan fee for him. Robertson, B- is very happy with the decision to loan him out. He could be a great player for us next season. He's looking really good, 18-year-old Scottish player. Ryan Cassidy, they wanted a loan fee for him, and Arejo, they are happy about loaning him out and the money we got for him. Season results, we finished in the top half. Average home attendance, 27,201. That's 68% of the stadium. So we got to do better on that. And competition top scorer, Sebastian Soto with 22 goals. We got a C+. The board are pleased that the team achieved a top half finish in the EFL Championship this season. The FA Cup, we expected to reach the 4th round. We reached the 3rd round. They disappointed in the team, were only fairly competitive. However, they can't understand the team had a difficult draw. We did pull Crystal Palace and lost in that one. Carabao Cup, we got Sheffield United in the 2nd round after beating Wrexham 4-1. It was 1-1. We went to penalties and they beat us there. The board understand we had a difficult draw in that one. Moments to remember: Plymouth 4-0 as we beat down Plymouth. Match to remember: Brentford as we beat them 2-1, and then goal of the season in Dye against Burnley. So we can all fondly remember that goal. The finances has not been the best this season, but your prudence definitely helped the club's finances. Our club reputation has not changed. Sponsorship deals, no new sponsorships. Annual revenue is up by $200,000 or so. Broadcast revenue is way up from $629,000 to $3.65 million. That's from going from League One to the Championship. Corporate and hospitality went up quite a bit, $400,000. Competition prize money, we got zero. We had $734,000 last year, and right around the same match day commercial and retail money. Total merchandise sales, $1.97 million, 14,104 jerseys sold. Soto, Gordon, Baptiste, Mendez, Gomes, and Ndaye were the top sellers. I'm surprised to see Mendez Gomes, as he only played like 3 matches for us all year. This is how we lined up most of the time in a 4-4-1-1. 23 goals, 4 assists for Soto. Ndaye, 7 goals, 7 assists. Rodinko, 6 goals, 6 assists. Baptiste, 5 goals and 4. Deli Bashiri, 6 goals and 7 assists. Jordan Clark, 5 and 5. Purrington, no goals, no assists. Stewart, 2 and 2. Johnston, 1 goal, no assist. Lawrence Gabriel, 3 goals, no assist. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading up. 0 goals and 3 assists. And Baxter, 0 goals and 1 assist. So that's how we lined up. The accolades. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season awards ceremony. So we didn't win any head coach awards this year. Last season we won 3 manager of the month awards. Club awards, fans player of the season, Sebastian Soto. Young player of the season, Sebastian Soto. Signing of the season, Ndaye. Goal of the season, Ndaye. Top goal scorer, Soto. Most assists, Ndaye. Most player of the match awards, Ndaye with 5. Highest average rating, Odofin. Most passes completed per 90 minutes, George Johnston. Competition awards, 0, and no record breakers this year. So that is how the season wraps up in this one. So I'm excited to see what the championship leads for, what awaits us for next season. My personal goal is to make the playoffs if we have the transfer budget to do it. And if we don't, then I'm going to have to make some tough choices and sell some guys who I don't really want to sell, so we can have some cash to upgrade this team. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button to catch every episode we do of this series. If you want to talk football or have suggestions for the team, comment below. Would love to talk to you guys and reply to every comment. And until next episode, you guys take care.